Hello, my Phoenician people of the internet future. Thanks for tuning in as I dangle my Ipsy Glam Bag for you to enjoy and to review it with you before I pin it up to my wall next to my other Glam Bag Pluses. Stay tuned to see what's in my bag, and I hope to see and hear about what's in yours. Hello, people of the internet future. Thank you for joining me as I dangle my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for November 2021, the royal treatment. That's what the card says. This bag I gently made fun of in my my Glam Bag Plus spoilers video. I said it looked like a Crown Royal bag. Here's the actual bag. It is really nice. It is just the faintest bit textured. This is the bag where Jeanette Wong, who designed the bag, suggested kind of that we bedazzle it, as I said anyway. That's kind of a good idea. It is a nice bag, and it has a slight texture to it. Not velvet, though, but like a soft texture. The theme is royal treatment. That's what the card says, and it's backwards because of my camera. But the royal treatment, I really believe it. I'm really pleased with how this Glam Bag Plus turned out. I'm going to say against all odds, but that's an exaggeration. These Glam Bag Pluses, I tend to hang them on the wall. You may have seen my other videos. If you've seen my other videos and you're one of my viewership, you could become one of my subscribers, one of the Phoenicians if you wanted to. But I tend to hang it on my wall behind me in my living room, and sometimes you see on my videos when I sit on my couch. But this is nice. The crown, the heart, the star, royal blue. My items were blue. Let's go over the items that I received. I'm very glad with this bag. But the real spoiler, or the real kind of shocker, is like I consider this Glam Bag Plus for November 2021 like an Ipsy, like a shocker. I canceled Glam Bag X, the Huda Beauty drop. I canceled it at the last minute. I was slated to receive it for like over 3 months. And I'm just surprised that when I canceled it, I thought, oh, I'm making a huge mistake. And then when pick day, as I call it, the second of the month, when it came out, I was really pleased with how pick day went. And I thought, wow, I didn't regret not getting Glam Bag X. And that's a real... what's the word I'm looking for? A real upset. That's what it is. A real upset that Glam Bag Plus should turn out so much better. So right now I'm collecting data. People's Glam Bag X's are coming in, and mine came in yesterday, the 8th, which is super, super early, the 9th rather. Yeah, Tuesday, November 9th it came in the mail, which is super, that's like record time. Pick day's the 2nd, I get it on the 9th. I didn't get any add-ons, though, so maybe that has something to do with it. But here's the bag. And then one more time, you'll see my next video that I shoot on my couch. I'll have it on my wall. I don't really use the Glam Bag Pluses for carrying things. I'm not going to the Y, my local gym, much anymore, But when I will, I guess I'll occasionally use these things. The cosmetic bags and the glam bags I would have more use for like organizing things and my vanity and my desk drawer. But this I just hang on the wall as a backdrop. Sometimes I'll shoot like beauty products on my table, and this will be like a backdrop. But I'm going to hang it on my wall. Has a nice velvety feel to it. And this was the one I'd most likely, out of all my Glam Bag Plus bags, since last May of this year, 2021. I think this is the one I'd most likely use. The tassels are really nice too. So a lot, it's funny because I poke gentle fun at it in my Glam Bag Plus spoilers video about it being a Crown Royal bag, and it's funny that I end up enjoying it. So let's move on to my items. I only got 5. The first one Ipsy chose for me and I didn't try out. The other ones I have. But this one is it's an Able eye cream. It retails at $116. Pinching the tube. Katrina of subboxes, she pinches the tube a lot. But pinching the tube, like, it seems like the product is up to here. And then that's air. So from here to there is $116 worth. I have an eye cream right now that I'm barreling through. Speaking of Glam Bag X, I got it in the Halsey drop. It's Dr. Brandt DNA Do Not Age Eye Cream. And I've been using that morning and night. It's a terrific eye cream. Oh my gosh. And it firms and it prepares me for makeup, or even at night it prepares my eyes from not getting too puffy while I sleep. And I'm going to finish that. I'm only halfway through that, and I've been working on that twice a day since mid-August, and now it's November 10th. So, November 10th. So this is 116. I'm not going to open it until I finish that Dr. Brandt, so I can't report to you how good it works. But hopefully other people will report before I do. I'll check. Keep my eyes out. And I have my eyes out because I'll be using eye cream. Anyway, so yeah, like Able Skincare, $116. And I'm not the only person who hasn't heard of it. So I feel good about that. Not being the only person. So that's the first item Ipsy chose for me. The second item Ipsy chose for me, and this knocks my socks off. I'm into serums, and this is the serum to be into. It's Best Face Forward Serum. This is for acne-prone skin. I have acne and aging, and I have acne, I have this on my face, these kind of acne scars that never seem to go away, but serums really kind of smooth it out, and then I have it on my jawline. I get random pimples on my neck, and I even get red pimples on my décolletage area that never goes away. Well, I got my Glam Bag Plus, in the mail yesterday. I went to sleep using this and the new cleansers. A matching cleanser was my choice. Best Face Forward. One of my choices was the matching cleanser. So this was chosen for me, and I was delighted to have the accompanying cleanser along with it. This cleanser is the greatest. But more about this serum, is I used the cleanser and the serum last night. And I put on my décolletage, my neck, my face. I got up this morning, and these acne marks, they were faded already, right on my face especially. And I put the serum on my décolletage area last night. I woke up this morning, these little red pimples that are always there, like no matter what, despite like a Murad cream that I use on it, which is also good, that they started fading away and going away. And for this serum, on the packaging, the box, and like I said, the Best Face Forward, these two products, they're both blue. It goes in line with the blue, the royal treatment. I really pick up on that theme. And blue is my favorite color. But I'm going to put up right up here, probably on handwriting, because that's the way my production values rule, handwriting. But it should be up here right now, of all the, I found this to be useful information, like niacinamide reduces pore congestion, and all the rest that I have up there. I just didn't know that. This is on the serum now. I'm going to do the same for the face when I jibber jab about the face cleanser some more. But lactic acid corrects acne pigments. Like, that's true. I experienced it myself. Hyaluronic acid for ultra hydration. So, moving on to the cleanser. This was my first choice. I'm just saying this serum is the greatest. And on with the cleanser. Used it last night and this morning. Just a little faintest dab will do me. I think the smell that I love so much that I immediately enjoy it, I think it's the green tea. But I smell the green tea and I just smell the smell of clean, like a good... This is for oily skin. These two Best Face Forward products for oily, acne-prone skin that I have, plus it's aging at the same time. And just a little dab will do me, like half of a dime. I'm not going to demonstrate, but like half the size of a dime. And then when your face is you pour wet, splash warm water on your face, you rub it, and it lasts your whole face. And then I get like another half dime size for my neck and décolletage. And right here on my jawline, I had acne, and it really, there's like, some blackheads, and it scrubbed it out. And I'm putting the information about the cleanser right up here, and my chin is prone to blackheads too, and it took that out as well. I've been getting we've been getting a lot of cleansers in our Ipsy bags, and this is like the 10th face cleanser, but this is the one I've been waiting for. Best Face Forward. Best Face Forward. So it's great, and I still don't need like a moisturizer afterwards. I use the next item after the cleanser and instead of the serum this morning. But let's review, like, the finger lime fights infections. Like, yeah, like anything that would infect you to cause your skin to develop pimples. The green tea purifies the skin. It's all right up here. And the salicylic acid removes blackheads. And I felt it last night and this morning. I felt it working. And I could see it working. Here's a photo of me right after I washed my face today. Okay, sorry about the gratuitous nudity, but this is how my face looked right after I cleaned it. It was so squeaky. Moving on to my second item that was choice was the Yensa Beauty. I scored the pumpkin turmeric face mask, and I love it. I used it this morning after using my best face forward cleanser, as I've described, but I used it right away, and all you need to do is just apply this on damp skin that's clean. It has to be a little bit damp still and freshly cleaned. And I put like a little more than like a quarter size. It's a wonderful gel, smells great. I'm going to list right here all of the superfoods. Absolutely. And anyway, you rub it on it is a face mask. And when your face is clean and damp, you rub it. There's a little bit of some kind of granules to exfoliate it. I'll list the food items up here. Smells heavenly, just as heavenly as imagined. And I love pumpkin and turmeric, so it's just in there. And there's other foods. There's, I think it said papaya, pumpkin, papaya also, orange, carrot, honey, ginger. Yeah, so I used it. And it's so luxurious. It has that mask feeling, so you rub it on your face. And then I strongly recommend that you actually lie down and relax for 10 minutes. Like, don't do stuff. Like, just treat it like a spa day and relax. And then after 10 minutes, after you've relaxed for 10 minutes, just get up and you wash your face with the water. And as you'll want to do this instinctively. You don't even need to like read the directions. When you splash your face with the warm water, you'll massage it. And it's not I still feel it now on me. And it was like 6 hours ago that I used that. Sorry for all the traffic noise. I'm sure you can hear it. I'll hear it in editing and be like, wow. But you rub it on your face, and then when you wash it off, it's this luxurious feeling. It's not oily. I've used masks and like some of these cleansers that Ipsy's been giving us, and there's like a oily feeling behind. This is not true. I got a little bit of them on my lips, and I licked it off, and I was still expecting like some kind of chemical taste because that's what you're used to with masks. None whatsoever. It was like food. You know, I tasted the pumpkin and the turmeric. I just had some on my lip and I licked it off. And I tasted the pumpkin and the turmeric right away. Turmeric is an acquired taste, but very good for the skin. Very good to detoxify. You have to develop a liking to it. As is ginger. I love ginger. And I did taste the ginger and the honey and the carrot. You won't want to eat it though. It's too nice for your skin, but this is terrific. I'm going to do a Mass Monday for this coming Monday. And I've been like waiting for it. I've been waiting to get this item since I did the spoilers video that I'm putting up here again. I've been wanting it. This is a major reason why I canceled Glam Bag X. I didn't want to I could have gotten this in Glam Bag X, but I didn't want to take a chance on not getting it. This is how much I wanted it. And my first Yensa product, I've heard Yensa has a stellar reputation, and I'm basing it on this, yes. I've seen people in Ipsy unboxings that one lipstick that Yensa had with like a pop part to it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I missed the boat on that. So I got this Yensa, had to score this Yensa pumpkin tree mask. Absolutely great. I'm going to do a Mask Monday on it. And it matches my green nails. Isn't that nice? I had a reason to match a reason to paint my nails green to match the Yensa as I'm holding up in my video. So what else did I want to do? I want to show a photo right up here. That's how I looked after, and I looked surprised apparently, like I was surprised to take my picture, but that's how I looked immediately after using the Yensa. It was so fresh and clean and bright, and my skin is not normally like that. So between that and the best face forward cleaning up my acne prone skin, I think I shot it. Yeah, there's another video of me after the cleanser. But then there's this other one where you can see my pink straps of me after this Yensa Beauty Cleaner. So let's move on to the next item. It is the piece de la resistance of this bag. Here it is. The Nomad Venice Simplon Express. Let me shoot some video about it, and then I'll talk about it some more. So here is a shot of my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus products, sans the Venice Simplon palette. And here's another photo of me right after the Yensa mask I used, but this time with a shirt on. So here it is up close and personal. This shimmery pink is called London, and then this neutral brown is Baby Grand, and then this brown on the top row is Bar 3674. And this is red is the Roaring 20s. This middle shimmer, which is a perfect formula blend. Oh my gosh, it blends everything. This is Venice, the heart of the palette. This beautiful blue is appropriately named Bon Voyage. And then this brown one is called Nightcap. The green one is Grand Suite. Yep, that's me on a video. And this yellow is a shimmery Istanbul. Before moving on to talk about the Venice Simplon palette, friends, I also wanted to show off this Nomad Cosmetics Iceland Ice Fire and Ice palette. Look at the colors on this palette. That speaks to me so much. The Icelandic Ice Fire and Ice. Look at those colors. It retails for $39 on the Nomad Cosmetics website. Now let's move on to Venice Simplon. So did you notice all the colors that I pointed out to you with my lovely, this is an SL Miss Glam brush that I pointed out all the colors. Now you'll notice the names of it. Red was Roaring 20s. This little neutral shimmer. I think I also put up a swatching photo right here that I did very early this morning in the sunlight. That's my swatching. This it's a neutral brown, but a shimmery one called Bar 3674. The red is a Roaring 20s, and the green was the Grand Suite. This is in reference to this eyeshadow was named after a very famous train, the Venice Simplon Express. It's the world's most famous train. I did research on this wonderful, wonderful eyeshadow palette. It was named after a train, a very famous tourist attraction train. The world's most famous train, the Venice Simplon Express, the world's most famous train from the 20s. It is now a currently running train. It was remodeled in 1982, but that train is actually from the 1920s, and it was named after Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. So all these names for the eyeshadow palettes is in reference to this. It's a luxury vintage train, and there's a line going through London, I forgot the name, you know what I mean, London, Venice, and Istanbul. That's the train line. London is the far end, Venice is the middle, and Istanbul is the far end. That is the train line, and that's why there's a line there. Today, I can't tell if this more of a, I put it on for more of a daytime shadow, but you can see it. Today, I wore London, which is a shimmery pink that I'm all about. It's all about daytime look. And then you better believe I put on this blue, this Bon Voyage blue. I'm sorry, I can't remember right off the top of my head, even though I'm studying the shades of the colors. And then I did Venice. That was what I wore today. London was my base, blue on my lid with a small shader, and just a touch of Venice in my inner corner. I've seen other looks online. I'm going to do more looks. This is the first time I dipped my paws into this. I wanted this palette very much. I saw the colors immediately on my spoilers video, and I thought, I'm going to make this mine, and I did, and I'm glad. I'm going to create more looks, and every time I wear a look on a video, I'm going to put it in the description below what colors I use. This is the piece de la resistance of this. I love this palette. If you can get your paws on this. And I feel like you will be able to in coming Ipsy bags. I feel like it'll still be a choice. The retail I put up, the retail's $29. Oh, it's so beautiful. So that is the end of my video for this Glam Bag Plus. Please look into that train. In the pinned comment below, I'm going to put down in a pinned comment, I'm going to link this video I watched here on YouTube. I think the channel was called Documents Online, or Documentaries Today, I think it was called. I'll link it down in a pinned comment. Please watch that documentary about this famous train that this eyeshadow palette is named after. It is so interesting, and just it's luxury and vintage. Women dressed up like they are in their 20s. And this whole eyeshadow palette was named after it. This bar 364 had to do with the scenic bar room. This is it's a 36-hour train, from London to Istanbul, or you have to see the and it reopened in 1982. There's no Wi-Fi because it's a 1920s vintage train. Such luxury. It's so inspiring. Like, watch that documentary and just visualize yourself in that kind of luxury. It's motivating, it's inspiring. And also that documentary goes into the service of it. 36-hour train, luxury meals, luxury scenery. The scenery alone, I would just forget about like the food and the cocktails. I would be all about the luxury. And no Wi-Fi. They kept saying in the documentary, no Wi-Fi. Like no Wi-Fi at home is one thing, but traveling in a luxurious accommodations, you could do without Wi-Fi. Because especially it'll be like a vacation, like that feels like more a vacation, not having access to Wi-Fi. And they kept going on about how there's shared toilets, but that's true on like a Greyhound. And also they would have like fitness instructors come on. So I know the owners are nomad, because their story is that they're nomads at heart, and they create this luxury formula eyeshadow. This particular eyeshadow palette has frankincense oil in it. How festive. And that's what keeps the formula so smooth and blendable and creamy. I love it. I'm going to do a video devoted to this. I mean, how can you not? There already are videos. So please hop on down to that. Get yourself some really fascinating entertainment about the train line that this eyeshadow palette is named after. And made out of frankincense. Velvety eyeshadow formulated with extra fine pigments for rich color and luxurious feel, infused with frankincense oil to help colors stay smooth and crease-proof. This is the part I like. Collection of 9 sumptuous and razzmatazz shadows, inspired by the vintage luxury of the Venice Simplon Express. And I'm directing you to that documentary about it, please. Especially when you have this and you watch it, you're like, oh, this palette has a story. I've never owned an eyeshadow palette that had a story, okay? That just makes me so glad. It really warms my heart. Warms the cockles of my darkened, embittered, middle-aged heart. So I hope you score this palette too. And I hope if you get a Glam Bag Plus or a Glam Bag X this month, I hope you enjoy it. I'm watching those unboxings with an eagle eye, and I'm collecting data on how people felt. And towards the end of the month, I'm going to report on that data. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to click like on this video if you did like this video. And please subscribe to my channel. Join the Phoenician family. And we'll talk about makeup, self-care, spoilers, and all that fun razzmatazz. Take care now. Bye-bye now. Be swept away by dazzling splendor on a grand tour through Europe. Aboard, vintage luxury is all around. Historic carriages with elegant cabins meticulously restored with rich craftsmanship and Art Deco details. While outside, the splendor of passing scenery unfolds. As night descends, roaring 20s are in full swing in the glowing bar car. Drinks flowing, flapper dresses swinging, and the resident pianist playing. For a moment, you forget what era you're in. This is the golden age of travel. This is the Venice Simplon Express. Wow, you were here a long time. Please subscribe and ring the bell. And please watch some other of my videos. And have a wonderful evening.